I thought we'd have a bit of a structure for this term, and I'm going to be exploring the chakras. Now, you don't have to take it too seriously. It's okay. Some of you will know a lot more than I know, but I'm going to take it from a yogic perspective. The chakras. What are the chakras? Well, I have a little poster here. You can see it or not. It tells you about the 7 main chakras, what they connect to with which part of the body, and how they work, I guess. And we believe that we have in our body all different places where the nerves connect. Well, we know they do, but and where they meet in yogic terms, we've decided to put it into 7 different vortexes where the energy, the prana, meets. And what we try yogically is to balance the chakras, because we know logically if parts of our body are out of sync, everything's going to be out of sync. So what we try through yoga is to open out the chakras, not too much, not over open them, but open them to be receptive to energy, and each one of them. And at the same time, we have to balance them with each other. So it's very interesting. I did a course on it. You can read as much as you want on it. You may well know lots on it. I recommend, if you want the simple version, is pop down to Lidl's. They've simplified it, really, and it gives you a nice graphic view of it. But if you're really into studying the wheels of life, this is quite a heavy, but full of lots of stuff. So it's whatever your choice is. But anyway, we're going to start from the bottom upwards, because if we have our roots balanced, it's more likely that the rest will work with each other correctly. So we're going to work with the bottom chakra, which we call Muladhara. It's the root chakra. And the qualities of the chakra are that it regulates the bottom, it grounds you, it lets you relax, it lets you be supported. And if that support is not in place, that's when things may go wrong. So we're going to work on that. And we have mudras, hand gestures that go with it. So if you'd like to bring your first finger and your thumb together, okay, plant them onto your thighs, okay. Somebody is not muted, I don't know who you are because the sun's shining. Feet on the ground, drop your shoulders, okay. So the first chakra starts at the root of either our sits bones, the bottom of our spine, or the perineum. It's in between there. It's described differently in each book I read. So we're going to concentrate on the space in that area, okay? And we're just going to breathe into that space, expanding and contracting. Expanding that area right at the lowest part of our body and letting it contract as we breathe out. Okay, just relax for a moment. So the 7 chakras, one's based there, one is underneath the navel, one is in the solar plexus, one is in the heart center, throat, eyebrow center, and crown of head. Let's have a little play. So put one lower down, one hand lower down, then slightly underneath your navel, 2, slightly above your navel, 3 in solar plexus, heart, 4, 5 throat, eyebrow center, and crown of head. Okay. So we've established kind of where they are physically. Hands back here. I want you to imagine the breath flowing from the lowest chakra to the next one, the next space, the heart, throat, eyebrow center, crown of head, where it expands. And then as you breathe out, let the breath flow down the back of the body, right back through to the feet, down to the earth. And again, breathing in all the way up, expanding. And then releasing. Okay, now we're going to try it in reverse. So we're going to start from the crown of the head. So you breathe in from the crown of the head, from the expansion, taking the energy down your body, through to the eyebrow center, the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, underneath the navel, right to Muladhara, right down to the bottom. And then up he goes again, right to the crown, breathing in through the crown of the head, all the way down. And out as you breathe up to the crown of the head. And then settle to your heart center. Bring your hands to your heart center. So what we're going to do for these next 7 weeks, because it's 7 main chakras, we're just going to make an intention to ourselves to be open-minded about what it's all about and explore if we wish. Not take it too seriously if we don't want to, but the intention is to be open-minded and also to work as a community. So breathe into your hands, and as we breathe out, expand to the space in front of you, to the rest of the people in your group, and commit ourselves to being open-minded and exploring if that's what we wish to do. And then return back down. Okay, bring your hands back to the mudra. Okay, so just let the breath flow in and out. And then bring it up to the heart, breathe in, expand to the group, breathe out. And then back through the feet, breathing in to the crown chakra, breathing out, down the spine, breathing into the heart center, and expand to the group. Open your eyes, breathing in, take the hands up, stretching, breathing out to the heart, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in and out. Again to prepare, breathing in and out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Last one, in, out, in, out, in, out. Okay, and then there's a sound associated. Let me make sure I pronounce it properly. So the sound is lamb, and if you're all muted, you can say it with me. So it's lamb, 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 lamb. Let's go, lamb, 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 lamb. Hands down. So that is the vibration, the vocal vibration. Don't worry if it makes no sense to you. It's just an introduction, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so as it's a base chakra, we work a lot on our feet and our legs and just here. Okay. So what they recommend to really feel it in your practice, perhaps between this lesson and next lesson next week, is you want to do a lot of walking, and you want to use your feet. So when you're walking out and about, you're going heel, arch, toes, heel, arch, toes. So you're actually treading through your feet. So when you're walking, which you all go out walking, just slow down for a couple of minutes and practice that slow, thoughtful movement and to ground you. Because I don't know about you, when I walk down my hill, my mind is going there, my body's somewhere else, but just actually thinking through the feet. I'm less likely to trip up if I do that. I'm actually in the moment, so we begin to be grounded. So let's just start by working on our feet from sitting in our chair. So what I want you to do is I want you to roll over onto your toes. So you're lifting your heel up, and then I want you to rock back and lift all your toes up. So we're rocking heels, lift, toes, lift, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, and then roll over to the outside of the foot, so your knee side, and then roll over onto the inside. You might need to make more space with the other foot. So you're going outside and inside, outside and inside, outside and inside. Okay, now this is going to seem really weird for some of you. If you can bring your foot up, that's good. Open your hands wide and put your fingers through your toes. Okay, I've got such fat hands and such fat toes, I find this really difficult. And then I just want you to massage your toes. You're going round in a circle, and then you're going to go back the other way. Right, turn the hand and put the fingers through the other way. A bit awkward, isn't it? And bring the toes up and down. And do some more circles. Okay, open your hands wide. Put your feet in, your fingers, the thumbs in the centre, and then stroke right to the base of your toes. I know this is an alien to some of you, okay? This is where our reflexology points are and our connections. And then you can wiggle the big toe, and wiggle the next toe, and wiggle the next one, and wiggle the next one, and wiggle the next one. Shake the foot out, plant it down. Let's do the same for the other foot. So we're going to lift the heel up and rock to the toes. So the toes are the base there. Heel up, toes. Heel up, toes. Heel up, toes. On the outside of the foot. Inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside. And then we get to lift the foot up. And we're going to do the same. We're going to put our fingers through the gaps. And we're going to take toes forwards and backwards. Of course, you modify it to how you can do this. Yeah, I know some people find it difficult to lift your leg up like this, but I'm sure you'll work out a modification. Reverse, hands in the other way, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Not an exercise we do very often. Okay, and thumbs in the arch, stroking all the way to the toes. Oops, a few cracks this side. And then wiggle. Big toe. Next, 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 next. Shake it. plant it down. Okay, let's just do some circles, one way and the other way. Other leg, circle, and back the other way. Now, hope you've got your tennis ball ready. So plant the tennis ball on the base of the toes, hold onto the chair, and circle the base of the toes now. So we're just doing what we normally do, but we're doing it a little bit more intensely. And then under the arch, and then onto the heel, and then up and down. Okay, same with the other foot, toes, the base of the toes, circling in one direction and circling in the other direction. And then onto the arch, one way, other way. Onto the heel and reverse, up and down. And then you can put the ball to the side. So with the first leg, I'm going to push the foot along the ground. I'm going to lift the toes up. I'm going to put the toes down and I'm going to drag it back. So I'm really using the floor. I'm holding onto the chair. Push, lift the toes, drag it back. Still want the same foot. I'm going to do 4 with each. Lifting up, dragging back, pushing forwards and lifting up, and dragging back. Same with the other side. Push and back, and push and back, and push and back, and push and back. My legs feel a little bit fired up now. I'm going to grab hold of my band. I'm going to put a foot underneath, and then I'm going to stretch it to the front. And then I'm just going to get a little bit of a vibration going. And then I'm going to take it to sideways. So I'm going to bring it into my buttocks, hips, pelvis, and then I'm going to circle. So this is all very grounding. And then back the other way. Okay, bend the knee, bring it down. Same with the other side. Underneath the arch of the foot, stretch it towards me. Get a bit of vibration going. So you can really feel it into the hips now, sideways. Try not to wobble, it's just the leg doing the work, and then circling. And then back the other way. Okay, bend the knee, bring it down. So we're going to move up now. Let's just re-establish feet on the ground. Really feel those legs being alive. We're into the mudra. Drop your shoulders. Breathing in all the way up. And then breathing out. Down. Hold on to the chair. So, we're just going to hitch our hip up and hitch. Just hitching, hitching. So we're getting our sits bones to come alive a little bit. And then we're going to go up. We're going to take it to the side and back. We're going to go up, side, back. Up, side, together. Up, side, together. Up, side, together. Up, side, and together. Bring it back to the centre. Hands on your knees. Let's just move from side to side. Okay. Now what I want you to imagine is underneath your bottom, there's a clock face. The clock face is under there, yeah, on the base of the chair. And what we're going to do is we're going to hold on to the chair, we're going to rock forwards to 12 o'clock, and then we're going to rock back to 6. So we're going to roll over our sits bones to 12, and then to 6, to 12, and 6, to 12, and 6. Come back into the centre where the clock hands meet, and then we're going to go over from 3 to 9. 3 to 9. And we're not really lifting our bottom now, we're just sort of stretching to that area. Side, 3 to 9. And then come back into the centre. Okay. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go forwards to 12 o'clock and back to the centre, and then we're going to rock to 1 o'clock and then to the centre, and then to 2 o'clock to the centre, and 3 o'clock to the centre, and 4 o'clock, so that goes backwards to the centre, 5 o'clock a bit further along, and then the 6, which is straight back, and then 7 to the centre, 8 a bit further, 9, which is quite familiar, and 10, and 11, back to the centre. So what we've done is we've stretched to different places underneath us. So we've done a very, very minute but really important little gesture into that space, and it's very grounding. So holding on, sit back down to the to where the clock hands meet. Okay, and now I want you to rock forwards to 12 o'clock. You're not going to come back into the centre now. You're going to roll all the way around the clock face without coming back into the centre. And you're going to do that 3 times. And you're stretching into that zone as much as you want to today. So it depends on your flexibility in that area. I'm not very flexible down there. I have sacralization, which sort of sticks me a little bit in that area. So this is a really good one for me. It makes me work into that space. And when I've done 3 circles in one way, I'm going to take the clock face round in reverse. Don't forget to breathe. Okay. Well, I've finished my 3. I'm not sure where you'll be, but come back to the centre, back to the mudra. So settle the buttocks down, settle the feet down. Now just rock to your feet, rock to the buttocks. Feet where their base, so your body comes forwards a bit, so you're really feeling those feet in the ground. And then the sits bones, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, back to the centre. Drop your shoulders. Okay, so we really, hopefully, ground ourselves at our base. And from there, of course, because every session we're going to be moving everything else as well. Yeah, we've still got a little bit of time, so it's going to be a whistle-top tour of the rest of our body now. So 1 breath in, and let's go. Lamb. Hands down. Bring one hand up, reach up, take it over. Really feel those sits bones down. Up you come. And down. Other side, breathing in, out, in, out. Again, in, out. This time curving around and back, up, over, down, and back. Again, up, around, back, and up, around, and back. Hands back. Let's do some cat stretches. Okay, so we're going to do lower. So you really feel those sits bones. You really feel the feet on the ground, the middle spine, upper spine, reaching. Reverse, lower, middle, upper, and and you may feel much more strength in your lower body because you're much more settled and we spend more time concentrated on our grounding so that you can stretch from that strong point. So it allows ourselves to be much more in control. The opposite of being grounded is fear. But if we're grounded, it helps us to avoid the fear. Okay. Right, chin to chest. Really feel the chin on your chest. Curve your spine. Roll forwards and up. Reverse down. Roll up. Again down and up and back and down, up and back and down, up and back. Okay, we're going to do a little combination. So we're going to go over, around, back and up, over, around, back and up, cat stretch, lift and back. Nice little sequence. Here we go. And breathing in and out and in and out. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Here we go. I'm not going to talk about the breath now. I'm just going to do the movements. You have to breathe. Up, around, up, back, center, out, and roll, and back. Again, lift, around, lift, lift, around, lift, back, out. Last one, lift, around, lift, around, up, and down and up. Okay, grounding those feet, releasing those sits bones, lifting up, hands to the higher water expression. And we're going to go with the out breath, we're going to twist out and in. And back to center. Drop your shoulders. Okay, we're going to practice that walking stuff with standing behind our chair. Okay, so if you'd like to stand behind the chair, I don't know if you can see my feet. Can you see my feet? Can you see that chair bit there?
Yep.
I can't see a thing because it's dark. Anyway, feet together, back of the chair. Rock your tailbone, lift up the front of the body. So we're breathing in up the front of the body, through the chakras to the crown of the head. As we breathe out, we ground down through the tailbone, down through your feet. And then we're going to do it with the breath. We're going to roll in, breathing up to the crown chakra, and out. You're really using the floor, using your toes, really feeling as though you own your feet. You deserve to be grounded. You're taking control of your feet and your body. And then bend one, replace it with the other. And then what you can do today is you can bend your toes. Don't put pressure on your toes if your toes don't like it, but you can curve them. Some of us could put a little bit of pressure on our toes. Depends how our toes are. And then the same, but bring it to your chest. Bring it to your chest. Bring it to your chest. Then hold it there. Rock your tailbone. Hold your shin. Bring it to your chest. Lift it up. Change. Feet go back down. Other one comes up. Hold your shin. Lift it. Draw it to your chest. Okay. Come closer to the chair. Spread your toes. Rock your tailbone. Breathing from the lowest chakra to the crown. As you breathe out, soften. Breathe in, lift your chest, your heart center. Chin to the ceiling. Draw your shoulder blades together. Arch your spine at the top. Using your hands to come back to the center. Soften your knees. Walk backwards. Tailbone goes backwards. Crown of head forwards. Really ground those feet. Sits bones go back. Crown of head goes forwards. Breathe in from your feet. Up those legs. Up to the tailbone. Along from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Reaching. Draw the ribs in. Beautiful stretch. Roll from your knees. Walk backwards. Hold onto the chair on the side. Hold the chair on the side. Rock your tailbone. Breathe in from the heels. The arches. All the way up through the 7 chakras. Reaching. Reach to the sky. Drop your shoulder. Reach. Shift your hips to the opposite way to the chair. Reach from the crown of the head to the fingertips to the side. Reach nice and long. Float down. Same to the other side. Feet together. Drop the tailbone. Breathing in through the feet. Through the vortexes to the crown of the head. Reach and drop your shoulder. Reach. Shift the hips to the opposite way to the back of the chair. Stretch. Dropping the shoulders. Reaching back up. Coming down. And come back to sit. See how many seconds I've got left. 3 minutes. Okay. So, finish where we started. Mudra. Hands here. Rock your shoulders. Feel your feet grounded. Feel the tailbone grounded. Lifting up the front body. So, just let's say to ourselves, Lamb. So we're going to go here. Lamb. 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 And from your heart center, breathe in. Reach out to everybody else. Your intention, draw it back in. Let the sun shine in your heart. Open your eyes. Hands down. So your practice for the week is every so often when you're walking around, just change and walk really slowly. We call it meditative walking. So look, really feel your feet on the ground. Look around, see things slowly and just begin to feel grounded. Because really this time of the year we don't feel grounded. We feel all round. Well, I do anyway. So, okay. For those that are joining me for relaxation, we'll do some more grounding. And the rest of you, I'll see you next week. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. It's going. So wherever you are in your own space, make it your own. Make it comfy. Make it somewhere you want to hang in for about 10 minutes. It's good if you are able to have your back in contact and the back of your legs in contact with the ground. But it's wherever you're comfy. I mean, obviously don't lie down if you can't get up. So wherever you are. What I want you to do is I want you to point your toes. And then flex your toes and let your leg, you release your buttocks and let your legs then relax. So I want you to point your toes, flex your toes, release your buttocks and legs and let them settle. So again, point your toes, tighten your buttocks, tighten your belly now, hold your breath, and then just let them go, just release. Allow yourself to be supported by your support. Let it support you. Don't resist. And now I want you to tighten your hands, make a fist, hunch your shoulders, right up to your ears. Hold your breath. And just let go. Give yourself permission to let go. Let's try that again. Squeeze your hands, hunch your shoulders, tighten your arms, and then release. Tighten your belly. Release. Tighten your belly and your buttocks. Release. Screw your face up. And then soften your facial features and allow your head to feel heavy. Breathe into the whole body. And sigh as you breathe out. This time breathe into the whole body. And in your mind say Lam. As you release. And again, breathing in. Lam. Whole body relaxes. Whole body yields. Feet are relaxed. Ankles. Shins and calves. Backs and fronts of knees. Thigh bones. Buttocks. Belly is soft. Middle spine relaxes. Chest is soft. Upper spine yields. Pelvic girdle spreads. Shoulder girdle spreads. Head is heavy. Arms heavy. Hands nice and soft now. All of the top part of your body now relaxes and is soft. Whole body is soft and yields. So I just want you to visualize those chakras that I mentioned earlier on. So we have the base one, and it's whirling around, going in one direction. And then the one just below the navel, which is reversing, going in the opposite direction. And then slightly above the navel, the solar plexus in one direction, and the heart in the opposite direction. Throat, one way, eyebrow centre other, and then crown of head the other direction. So all the vortexes are circling, opening, being receptive, and then come back to your base chakra. Really allow yourself to ground, to root yourself, to allow yourself to be supported. I'm just going to read you a little poem. It's from the book that I showed you, The Wheels of Life by Judith, Anna Judith. The Wheel of Life. Time is, love is, death is, and the wheel turns, and the wheel turns, and we're all bound to the wheel. And the sage said, lo, that which binds you to the wheel is of your own making, and the very wheel is of your own making. And the wheel turns, and the wheel turns, and we're all bound to the wheel. And the sage said, know that we all are the one. Know that the wheel is of your own making. Know that the wheel is of your own making, and we're all bound to the wheel. And the sage said, free yourself from the wheel. Know that you are the one. Accept your own work. Free yourself from the wheel. Know that the wheel is of your own making, and we're all bound to the wheel. And the sage freed himself from the wheel and became the one, the immortal God, freed from the wheel, freed from illusion, and knew then why the one had created the wheel. And the one became many, and the one became we, and we're all bound to the wheel. Time is, love is, death is, and the wheel turns, and the wheel turns, and we're all bound to the wheel. So while we're here, just when you breathe out, repeat to yourself, maybe make a little contract to yourself to be aware of your grounding this week. Give yourself time to feel your base, feel your support, strengthen it. Remembering that if our base is okay, the rest of us can swirl in the directions it needs to and come back to base. So, take a big deep breath in together. And as you breathe out, sigh. Begin to move your extremities. Move your body like you need things that you might need to do, like stretch or do a little circle or dance, I don't know. And then if you're on the floor, roll over into ball onto the side that's safe. Normally the right is the one we choose, the way the heart works best. And then using your hands, your outside hand, to bring you back to sitting. Hello. So I hope you enjoyed the practice today. Can't see you because the sun's there. Oh, I can see you better now. Are you all okay? You're all with me? You are? Okay. Annie, are you still here? Are you with us? Is she gone to sleep? No, she's there. She probably didn't sleep last night because the house is so cold. She's got heating in her house at the moment. But she did have my hot water bottle. Okay. Anything anyone wants to say about anything? Or I'll see some of you later. I'll see some of you in the street. Have a good week. Remember that walking. Have a little go at that mindful walking.